Hello everybody, today is Thursday, 8:26 a.m. Eastern Time, February 2nd. Guys, let me show the dark pool spreadsheet a little bit. I give you guys today, the regions that I have. 4,087 up to 4,099. That's the main resistance. You guys, you observe that you have a $10 billion that you not allow the markets to go below 4,052 at least today. Okay? So 4,052 will be the key level, is a key gamma as well. The magnet is 4,150, but if if the market doesn't go to 4,150, the magnet became 4,050. But for today you have a big order that you absorb the dip at 4,052. So I'm looking for 4,087 up to 4,099 as a support. Why? Because you have $5 million before the $10 million at those levels. Over here, line 64 and 65. So I'm looking this as a support and a resistance at 4,142. That's not a big order, but it's printing the book. So could you take us up to 4,184? Okay, so those are the levels. Anyway, let's talk about the book, about the calls that everybody's talking, that the market you absorb every dip up to middle of February. And yes, it is. If you look at the book carefully, some odds are already closed, but you see here, for example, line 95 up to 97, you have more than $16 million, $17 million as a buy at 4,008. So 4,008 is a negative gamma. Okay, that's a negative gamma, because the 4,030, start to trade. We move to a negative gamma. But the maker is telling us that they will absorb at 4K, bring us back up to a positive gamma. Especially we have a $2.6 million at 4,047 positive gamma. This order will not allow us to be negative gamma. So positive gammas mean all the borders will be absorbed by the dealers, by the makers. So far is set up. Okay, so far is set up. You see this for Friday, tomorrow. Passing Friday. If we close below 4,100, we don't have protection on February 6th, but we need to see. You need to see if tomorrow they bring us back to 4,100. And this book, you keep it printed that you still have protection. Okay? But, in another hand, let's, simulate that they sunk the market today and tomorrow, and the market you absorb, as you guys see tomorrow at 4,008 and bring it back to 4,040. I expect to see new printings here, as a bottom absorption to keep the market green. Okay, looks if they dump today, they will save the market tomorrow at 4,047 at least, keeping the gamma positive. That's what we have in the book. And then I speculate to see orders, to keep absorbing each bottom. Okay, but if you close below 4,100, we are not seeing protection on Monday. However, if you go to Wednesday, markets is showing us more bottom absorption. $1 million is a huge order at 4,062. 4,050 gamma, magneto 4,030. Negative gamma 4,060 will protect the market. Okay, so makers will absorb the bottom. You see this on February 8th, again in the book. Also, on Friday, February 10th, still, at the beginning of the February, we still have orders to protect the market. $4 million at strikes 4,029, 4,030 gamma flips. So this order will force the market to be back to positive gamma. If bears will try to bring back to a negative territory. So next Friday, February 10th, also we have bottom absorption. Okay, over here $4 million more here, 4006, $1.5 million. Okay, if you close above 4,150 today, we also consider, you know, those ones. Okay, but you guys seeing that we have bottom absorption February 10. After February 10, if you start to close below 4,100, so far in the book we don't have any bottom absorption, right? Because this one, the exercise price is 4,135. If you lose 4,100, you'll be a very huge resistance. So what the people are talking about, that at least on February 10, the markets absorb out the bottom, and looks like that will. Okay, if you close below 4,086, we could see a reversal. Why I'm talking about 4,086? Because yesterday printed a huge order, 35 million, where the exercise price is 4,086, expired February 28. So I'm looking for 1,086 as a start reversal point. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. As soon as you start to close below 4,086 and make and bears be able to force the market going back to a negative territory, I'm seeing that the reversals already started. 4,086 for me is the major support nowadays. Book is bullish and telling us that at least up to February 10, it's 17, sorry. For at least up to February 10, here, market will absorb out the bottoms. Okay, that's what I want to tell you guys. The put call ratio today, I mean for this month, is really low. It's really low. As I told you guys, if a crash happens, need to be in February, because you know our other months, you know, they have hedge. So if we not crash in February, we will see tops and bottoms descendants up to when I don't know. No, I'm talking about, you know, time frame. The bottom will be March, April, September, October. I don't know. But if the market didn't crash in February, we will see the same movement that we saw last year, top and bottoms descendant. Okay, but anyway, book is bullish. Book is telling us that they absorb all the dips at least up to February 10, next Friday, not tomorrow, next Friday. Call Magneto, call wall 4,150. Put wall, gamma wall 4K. Another gamma magneto region 4,050. Gamma became negative at 4,030. Save those levels.